What's up, party people, and welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene and this is Benji, and today we have an awesome practice for the hips and the lower back body. So hop into something comfy and let's get started. Alrighty, my friends, let's begin seated on your yoga mat with the legs out in front of you. You're gonna lift your knees, place your feet on the ground, try to aim your toes pointing forward just to start to send some awareness towards your feet. And then you're gonna take your hands and you're gonna touch your booty. So we're gonna move the fleshy part of the buttocks to the side so that you can feel this grounding down through your sits bones. And if you don't feel it, that's okay. Just it'll be kind of to each his own. Moving the buttocks just so you feel grounded. So we have our feet grounded and then we have the sits bones grounded. And then just notice if the knees are coming in or out. See if you can align knees with ankles. So you have two slides going down. Awesome, so we have a swift practice today. Swift as in not long. So we're gonna jump right in with the breath. Bring your hands to your hamstrings, just behind the backs of the thighs here. You're gonna keep your feet rooted, loop your shoulders, start to lift your heart up. Now, there's the likely chance that you've picked this video because you're experiencing some tension or some tightness in the lower back or hips. So see if you can send awareness and breath, whatever that means to you, right down to that lower back right away here as you breathe in and breathe out. Then in your next breath in, sit up a little taller, breathe in, and then breathe out. You're gonna slowly send your heart forward, chest forward. You're gonna drape over the tops of your thighs. Now you might clasp opposite elbow here. Notice if the knees are wanting to come in or out. See if you can keep these two nice straight lines from the knees to the ankles, toes pointing forward. And then, yep, you guessed it, some of you are probably already there. You're gonna relax the weight of the head over and still continue with the breath. Should feel really good. Notice where you might be holding or clenching in the neck, the traps, the shoulder area, the skin on the forehead, the jaw. Keep awareness in the toes, so keep that connection of the sits bones and your feet, just kind of grounding you into the moment. Take a moment to close your eyes here. Just feel the power of your breath, that wave. Notice how it can stretch as you breathe in and soften as you breathe out. And again, if you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes just for a moment here. Go inward. I love this shape. Doesn't always have to be a fancy yoga pose. Just uniting breath and body. Sweet, take one more deep breath in your own private little love cave here. Nice, now release the hands, press the palms firmly into the earth. Stay connected to everything that is touching the ground here, your foundation. As you tuck the chin, start to lean back, way back, and slowly roll it up. Awesome, take a deep breath in here, head over heart, heart over pelvis. And then as you exhale, hands are gonna come to behind the thighs. You're gonna lift the toes up, dig into the heels. And if you're experiencing any pain or discomfort in the lower back, you're just gonna stay here. If you're here for more of the release and preventative care, then you're gonna lean back and lift the shins and toes up parallel to the ceiling, just connecting to a little core stability here. So we're here, or we're here, and we're breathing deep, jumping right in. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me and with the Yoga with Adriene community. You made a great choice. Take one more breath, you got it. Awesome, then we're gonna slowly release, feet back to the ground. Then you're gonna send the left leg out long. You're gonna hug the right knee in, squeeze as you send your sternum up towards the sky. Flex your left toes, take a deep breath in, and then on an exhale, you're gonna slowly bring your right hand behind you, and you're not gonna twist to look back, you're just gonna twist to look to the right. So the right side of your mat, not all the way back. Just gentle and easy here. Big breath, squeeze and lift. Great, then you're gonna come back to center. We're gonna bring the right knee out this time. And then we're gonna lift the right fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Left fingertips brace behind you. Then you're gonna think up and over as you reach the left fingertips to either grab the right fingertips to grab the outer edge of your left foot or your left shin or your left thigh. So you could be here, here, or here. Now actively draw the top of the right thigh, that meaty quad muscle and your thigh bone, the femur, down towards the earth as you inhale, lift your chest. Lots of awareness, 100% full body awareness. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, you're gonna release your hand, and then we're just gonna take the hands to the earth, the shin, or the foot, and you're gonna come all the way flat, belly towards the thigh. Just intention, you don't have to come all the way flat. Head to knee pose, take one more breath here, a big cycle of breath in and out. Yeah, breathing into that lower back body, and then slowly release, don't push anything, just let it kind of be where it's at today. And you're gonna guide the right knee all the way up, and then we'll just do switcheroo. So send the right leg down. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm on a little bit of a cold medicine, okay? Just gotta keep it real. Right leg goes out, left leg comes in. Nothing better than a little at-home yoga to tend to the body, so I'm all good, don't worry. Not that you were worried. Squeeze and lift, so find this foundation first. Nice and tall, hug that left knee in. And then again, we're not going all the way back today, we're just going to the left. So you'll bring the left fingertips behind. This is to help us resist the urge of cranking all the way back, creating stability and finding length today. Big breath here, breathe into your belly. Nice, and then slowly we'll come back to center. We're gonna open the left knee out. Beautiful, then left fingertips reach up, got it right this time. Right fingertips come back to anchor you, and then you're gonna think up and over as you reach towards the outer edge of the right thigh, outer edge of the right shin, or all the way over to the outer edge of that right foot. And you're of course gonna feel that great, long, lengthy release in the lower back body, and you know what makes it even better? You bringing conscious breath to the partay. So soften your gaze, breathe deep. Let your left thigh bone, left quad get really heavy here, so we're actively drawing down as we lift and lengthen over the right leg. Awesome. Then slowly release. Frame your right leg with your hands, and then you'll decide what feels best here. Maybe grabbing the shin, maybe one day the foot, maybe you're just here. Baby steps. And we'll slowly fall into our version of head to knee pose, Janu Sirsasana. Breathing deep. And then slowly press into your foundation to roll up, and look what Benji did. He loves to sit on top of people or on top of things. You think you're a lap dog. Okay, from here, we're gonna pull the right foot in to meet the left, Baddha Konasana, but we're gonna give ourselves a lot of space today. So if you're used to kind of zipping up to the center line, awesome for you, my loves, but we're gonna give ourselves a little space. You're gonna create a diamond shape by bringing the heels out. Then hands are gonna hold onto the shins or the ankles. So shins, if you seem to be rounding forward, if you have that length already here, then you can go ahead and go for the ankles and find a little rotation in the pelvis. Okay, inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, bend the elbows. You're just gonna slowly shift forward so that you're looking just beyond the toes, maybe looking into a pond, seeing your reflection, and then we'll come all the way back up. And then back again, navel draws in and up, create space, coming forward, bend the elbows, and then come back up. And then this is the last time we're gonna hold there. And you might find that the option is available to allow the elbows to press the tops of the thighs out a little bit and maybe open the toes. So we're breathing deep. Tops of the thighs actively anchoring down. Ooh, yeah. This is a good one. Tuck the chin a little bit here, find length. Nice, and then release. Bring the hands to the outer edges of the thighs or knees. You're gonna bring the knees together and then we're gonna send the legs out long. If the legs are a bit tight, lower back hamstrings a bit tight, just go ahead and keep a nice, generous bend in the knees by digging into the heels. If you're able to straighten the legs, let's go ahead and send the toes up towards the sky and keep nice and active in the toes. Check it out. Left fingertips are gonna go back. You're gonna slowly reach all the way up and over, touch your right toes. And then come all the way back up, left fingertips, I did it again. Right fingertips are gonna go back, think up and over, touch your left toes. Again, you can bend the knees here for this flow. Inhale to reach up and over. It's like you're swimming here, big stroke. And then come back, and then all the way up and over. And you're gonna keep doing this and see if you can find a nice breath to sync up with. And this is definitely one where I'd like to remind you to not worry about what it looks like, but how it feels. Explore the sensations as you move with your breath. We'll go ahead and even it out. And then the next time you're in your forward fold with the knees bent or with the legs straight with a micro bend, you're gonna go ahead and hang out there in Paschimottanasana. I love to bend my knees in Paschimottanasana. When I was younger, I would really try to get that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I think I was straining my muscles a bit more than now I know that I would have wanted it. Whoever's doing the captions on this video, good luck with that one. No, just kidding. Basically, bend your knees. Because we're not just trying to get loose hamstrings. It's all connected, right? It's all tied into one moving part. So we want to integrate. I'll stop talking for a second and allow you to listen to the sound of your breath as you allow the weight of the head to relax. And then take one more breath in your private, beautiful, therapeutic love cave. And then slowly grounding through your foundation to tuck the chin and roll it all the way up. Okay, so how you get here will be a little bit different for everyone, but I'm gonna guide you to bend both knees and bring the feet flat to the earth. Okay, so we're in this bit of an awkward pose to start. We're gonna use our fingertips. We're gonna turn the toes out. This is very important. Turn your toes out, bring your fingertips behind you. Then here we go, lift it from your pelvic floor, connect to your core, and you're gonna slowly come forward into a froggy pose. Knees are gonna trace the toes. Big hip opener here. Find soft, easy movement here. Notice if you got a little frustrated there, that's okay. That's why we're here, to create space. One lovely at-home yoga practice at a time. It's all good. So create a little movement here. You can stay in the froggy pose, or you might widen your feet just a bit more, drop your heels back, and come into this low yogi squat. A little malasana variation. So you know your body best, you're the expert, so you can stay in the froggy or come here. Big, full, deep breaths, no matter what variation you're choosing. Again, try to think of the body as one moving part. It's kind of why I've selected this little dance today, so that we're not just kind of going isolating hip stretch, isolating back stretch. even though this is really great for the lower body. All of it. Take one more breath. Maybe lean back wherever you are. Sit up nice and tall. Yes. And then release. We're gonna lift the heels if you're in the squat. You're gonna walk the toes back in. Knees are gonna go forward, toes forward. Come to the center of your mat. And again, if you're feeling sluggish today, just remember this time is so awesome. You get to like kick your shoes off and do yoga, right? You're not at work yet. Okay, and then from here, toes pointing forward, fingertips on the earth to support us. We're gonna slowly drop the head down, drop the heels, and send the hips up high so you're in a standing forward fold. Allow the blood to flush to the head. You can clasp the elbows, rock a little side to side. Now you have gravity working for you here, so you might be able to straighten the legs just a bit more, but careful not to lock them. And then really, take this time to release. Have you been holding on to or carrying around something heavy that needs to be shed? No matter how big or how small, can you take a really conscious moment here to let go, choose to release something that maybe is just no longer needed? Maybe that's just tension in the neck and shoulders or tightness in the hips. That's where we store it all anyway. Oh yeah. If the arms are clasped, go ahead and release the hands down. Now you're gonna walk your feet as wide as your yoga mat. Once again, turn the toes out. Inhale, use your fingertips on the ground, and exhale to support you. Exhale, slowly drop your center back down into your froggy or into your yogi squat. Take a deep breath in here, smile, life is good. Then exhale, you're gonna bring the fingertips behind you. We're gonna come all the way back to sitting, seated. Awesome, send the legs out long, sit up nice and tall. Beautiful, Dandasana. Toes up towards the sky, breathing deep. Close your eyes, center. Nice, then press into your hands, dig into your heels. You're gonna lift your hips up, send them towards the front of your mat and come all the way to your back. When you get there, take a deep breath in, the deepest breath you've taken all day, and as you exhale, hug your navel into your spine and hug the knees up towards the chest. That's right, find what feels good here. Give yourself a big hug, roll around one way and then the other. Let any sounds or gestures that want to come out of the body, let them come out. Sigh of relief or release. Great, then you're gonna lower your left foot to the ground and you're gonna cross your right leg over your left leg. Now check it out, use the hands to press into the earth. You're gonna shift your hips over towards the right side of your mat and then slowly just allow your legs to fall towards the left side of your mat. Now, if you're experiencing any stress or tension in the lower back, you're gonna skip this and you're gonna come into maybe a more gentler twist, maybe an easy recline twist, knees just stacked right on top of each other. Otherwise, we're in the Garudasana legs-ish, eagle legs, breathing deep, soft fingertips. Send your breath downward. And then anchor through your foundation to come all the way back up. Right foot comes to the earth as you recenter the spine, and then left leg's gonna cross over. We're gonna use our foundation to lift the hips up, press down through the earth, lift the hips up, send the hips to the left side of the mat, and then let this just fall easy to the right, no pushing or forcing. And we're breathing into the belly. You can close your eyes on this one. Slowly press into your foundation to come all the way back up to center. Take your hands, Bring them to your kneecaps. You might have to peek at me for this one. We're gonna stabilize a little bit, neutralize the spine by bringing the palms to the knees. You're gonna scoop the tailbone up first so that it's nice and flush with the mat. This should feel yummy, and it requires you to be active. So you're gonna scoop the tailbone up, draw the navel down, so there's no space between. Breathe deep here, try to soften through your feet. And then if this just feels amazing, you're just gonna stay here. Otherwise, we're gonna release and now slowly allow the pelvis to tilt, the lower back to lift up, just the opposite of what we're doing. And again, you'll know if it's right for you to stay with your lower back flush with the mat. And if you do take the tilt, you might come right onto that SI joint, right onto the sacrum, nice and easy, soft in the feet, soft in the jaw. Great, and then nice and slow, scoop the tailbone up, hug the knees into the chest. Nice work, you're gonna reach around. We're gonna end with a happy baby. So you're gonna grab the outer edges of the feet or the inner arches. I'll let yogi's choice rule here. And then you're gonna kick one leg up, then the other, soles of the feet actively kicking towards the sky. And now actively reach your tailbone towards the front edge of your mat, trying to lift up the lower back here. Breathe deep. If you want to find some soft, easy movement here, please do. One more big breath in and out. And then we'll release. Awesome. Feet come to the ground. You're going to windshield wiper the legs one way and then the other to extend the legs all the way out. Great. Bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. We'll take a final breath here to just allow the nutrients of our practice to settle in. Go ahead and close your eyes when you land here. Feel the warmth of your hands. Inhale lots of love in. And exhale lots of love out. Nice work today. Go ahead and leave behind anything that's not working for you, not serving you. You can just leave it on the yoga mat. It'll evaporate and transform into something new for someone. So just a little opportunity to release and leave behind whatever wasn't working so that you can plant new seeds, find new joy, and rock your best self. I wanna rock with you all night. Go ahead and bring your palms together. Tap into a little inner smile. Take a deep breath in. And we finish by quietly whispering, Namaste.